Edge Tube Dwellers, welcome to another Mad Bag Gamer production. More Skyrim! Oh, Creeth. And a dragon! Oh, how unfortunate. I should help these people. This isn't the first dragon I've fought. It won't be the last. Ah! Run, guards! Die, dragon! Can't survive us, dragon! Get him off me! Get him off me! You're doomed!
Get nervous. Don't do that. I'm not gonna approach you with these weapons.
I've done nothing to you.
I have to.
Hold there, lizard man. Is that a dragon mask? You brought this dragon down on us, didn't you? Answer me! Stop! Don't run! Get him! You've made a grave mistake, fools. I saved you from the dragon. He would have wrecked your entire town. No matter. You'll not kill me, and I will return. I don't need to prove to them that I'm on their side. I don't need to be on their side. Maybe I can just avoid them altogether. So, as most of you probably know at this point, this is my Aragonian character, Bind His Eyes. This is the only character of mine that I do not play on Master difficulty. I play him on Adept difficulty. That is because I use a somewhat nonsensical build. I use a number of things that, well, mainly illusion, really. I use things that aren't, strictly speaking, good. I don't know. Not that illusion's bad, but I'm using it as a primary skill set, and it really is not that. It can give you some utility in fights, but it doesn't really ever have a way of doing damage. There's the Fury thing, you can make guys do damage to each other, but any tough fights, any fights where you really need to rely on something useful, illusion doesn't do it. So I play it on a lighter difficulty, plus I kind of just have fun with this character. A lot of what I've done with him so far is just getting to parts of the game that I've already played through with other characters, but that I want to record so that I can include them in a walkthrough, just to include all the dialogue, include all the stuff, even if it's something I've already played through. I just use him to get to it real easily so I can record, you know, how to start a quest, maybe. If it's one of those things that starts when you first walk in an inn, or, you know, the first time of talking to somebody in any given quest. There's a way to get up on top of this. I know there is. So I've ventured to a location called the Bloodlet Throne. Here we go. The Bloodlet Throne is in the far south end of Skyrim. This is Falkreath here. This character doesn't have a whole lot revealed. You can see Whiterun up there, but there's a lot of blank spaces in the map. And the Bloodlet Throne is a fortress right up here in the mountains. Almost directly south from this place called Ancient's Ascent. This is a dragon roost that you can get to through this cave, this passage from the road. And from the dragon roost it's a little bit tricky, but you can kind of do some rock scaling up the back end of it and eventually come over the hill to the Bloodlet Throne. Now, the reason the Bloodlet Throne is interesting is because it is quite possibly the neatest area of vampires in vanilla Skyrim. Now, I expect that to change when the Dawnguard expansion comes out, but I figured in ode to the expansion and in anticipation of its release, I would check out some of the flyest vampires in Skyrim and see what they're all about. I have now entered the Stronghold of the Vampires. I'm going to try to do something that I don't think I've ever done on any of my runs. I'm going to try to sneak through as much of this as possible. I think it would be a good start to not step on the pressure plate of doom. And since there are vampires in here, I expect this to be a very good test of my sneaking capabilities. It looks like that vampire is looking right at me, although I happen to know that they don't have an alert system, at least not one that works the way it would in, say, Metal Gear Solid. They do have an alert system, but it's based on very clear sounds, or like weapon sounds. Your footsteps if you get too close, like that, or an arrow. You can actually use arrows to distract enemies. You can use arrows to pull them to a certain corner of the room. I'm going to try walking because I do not yet have the perk for silent running. I'm not that far up the sneak tree yet. And if I can, I'll try to slide right past. Now this might be difficult because there's light over here. Now light does affect your ability to sneak, although it is a lesser factor. Oh boy, I may not be able to make this. In which case, they're just turning around. I'm gonna try it. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, I'm totally going the wrong way. I gotta go to that side of the room. Alright, well here we go. No, no one's here. You didn't hear anything. Okay, I think I'm still good. This door's gonna be barred, isn't it? Of course it is. Okay, okay, I got just a second here. Yes, it is just your imagination. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, little vampire. Okay, so I got past the first vampire and her thrall. Let me re-up my muffle here. Unfortunately, I cannot yet cast... Whoa. There's a vampire sitting right there. Odd that her black eyes stand out in the darkness. This might be a tough room to sneak through. I'm gonna go walk style because... Uh-oh. I'm had. I gotta fight. Alright, here we go. I wonder if calm... Is this calm? That looks like calm. She's draining my life! Calm does not work on vampires. I don't think, basically... Oh, yes! That was awesome. Calm doesn't work, but a stiff sword to the chest does. I so didn't expect to kill that vampire that fast. That was like my second swing on her. Why is that technically stealing? I don't like that. That means that those are going to be stolen goods. These are vampires. Come on. You can't steal from vampires. They're dead. Vampires don't have belongings. I need to put muffle on my quick menu at least, so that I don't have to pull the magic up every time. And let's try a little bit more muffle. I wish I had invisibility. Invisibility would make this a shoo-in. Given that I am investing some perks in sneak, I think that by the time I get my illusion high enough to cast invisibility, I probably won't need it, because I happen to know that sneak gets incredible. It gets so ridiculously good. My archer is a sneaker, and she can get past just about anything. They heard me. They will probably see me.
Is someone there?
Yeah. If I can get a sneak attack on one of them, I'm gonna try. Oh yeah! That looked like I sliced the forehead. Oh! And the skeleton goes down because I killed its master. Let's get a little bit of healing out there. Not that I'm necessarily nervous about that little bit of health, but I want to use my healing spells anytime I can. And another vampire knows I'm here, so what are we dealing with? Whoa! A wolf and a vampire. How odd. Oh, I got a couple of them actually. Yeah, wow, I can actually really see the adept level difficulty working out for me. And it is pretty chaotic doing melee fights in first person. I've never really done much of this. My melee character stays in third person, and your camera is not nearly as controlled by your swings. Some of it is me, but let's see. There's an invisible one. She's right here somewhere. Where did she go? You can just barely see the invisible ones. I'm not going to catch her. I'm going to have to wait till she comes out. Is that her? Yep, the Bloodied Vampire, the toughest one down here, at least so far. Ran off thinking she could heal. I guess she did heal a little bit. Whoa, I am still not done with them. So, my sneaking is not going incredibly well so far. Okay, up there up top. I got you. I got you. But I have some vampires to loot first. Most of these vampires are kind of weak ones, so probably won't have a whole lot for me. There's some very enticing water that feels like it should hold a chest that I should search for. Are there any books worth reading? I do not think so. Alright. The Vampire Archer. I have a feeling he is a thrall, sure enough. Vampire's thrall dead. Oh, missed him quite heavily. It really doesn't look like I'm doing much damage to him. That's odd, seeing as everybody downstairs, except maybe the Bloodied Vampire. Oh, I love that kill animation. That is awesome. They don't, that kill animation never happens with my dual wield character. That kind of makes me want to use just one-handed weapon more often with him. Because I think I like that kill animation more than just about any that I've seen him do. Most of the kill animations that he does are kind of wonky. I don't know, a couple of the animations are wonky, really. That chest one's just so easy for it to not be wonky, no matter what model I'm fighting. Oh wow, that's weird. These little stands normally have a shrine on the top of them. Instead of a shrine, the vampires have placed a skull. What is this? A bedroom of sorts. Odd that their quote-unquote bedroom does not have a bunch of coffins around it. I think that is normal for vampire dens, both in and out of Skyrim. It does have a cage, so I guess they like to keep snacks very close. Grody. And I think I've been in this dungeon with one other character, my archer. Actually, as of making that character video for her, I came down here getting montage kill shots of vampires. I think I only ended up using one of them too, and it wasn't the one for the most interesting bit, sure enough. Not that I really think it's gonna matter. Oh yeah, it's on my quick menu. I don't need to go in there now. I'm gonna use muffle one more time though before I go in here. This, I think, is the sole part that makes this, the Bloodlet Throne, this area, quite possibly the coolest vampire area in Skyrim. He is a creepy looking dude. Wolves? You seek to take me down using wolves. Well, go ahead and try and let me know how that turns out. Ah, you can already see that it did not turn out well. I would like some room to maneuver, please. Let me drop your gate. And you know what? I may just go ahead and plunder your riches before I even deal with you. It looks like we have a master vampire. I think there's a named one here too, so that makes me think that I have two different master level vampires. Nope. This guy that was talking to me is the master. Oh crap. Talk about some strength though. He wiped my stamina out very quickly. Most vampires are weak to fire. I don't have good destruction magic, but that makes me want to whip this out anyway. Feel the flames, demon spawn. Oh, he's bringing up some of the other corpses now too. Oh, I'm getting real close. Oh, saving myself. There he is. I can see him. Where are you going? You ain't getting away from me. No, no. Oh, I'm so close. If I could just run a little bit more. Gotcha. He thought he was clever, but not as clever as the lizard man. Oh, that was even better than the jumping chest thrust. Oh yeah. So I believe I did not want the iron axe. That's all right though. Getting close to level 20. That's nice. Feels like I'm starting to go through some of these later. The later teens fairly quickly. The first 10 levels always seem excruciating. That's probably just because you have to you have to bore through the same stuff you've done with every other character. For me, this is my 4th character, so it's stuff I've done 3 other times. Meridius Beacon! Ah! I happen to know that you will not always find Meridius Beacon here. Once you hit, I want to say it's level 10, although it might be something later than that. It might be like 15 or maybe even like 18. Meridius Beacon will either randomly spawn in a chest somewhere, or somebody will come running up to you carrying it and ask you to take it. Meridius Beacon begins a Daedric quest.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Yes. This Daedric
Listen,
quest.
Hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
The first 2 vampires I snuck by, or I guess the vampire and her fledgling.
Return my beacon to Mount Kill Creek.
Yeah, whatever, Meridia. Chill. We'll get to it.
I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
What if I don't want your cleansing light, Meridia? Alright, and once this vampire thrall goes down, I want to check for something that I actually hope to have accomplished down here, but that I haven't been incredibly attentive towards. And it is whether or not I acquired a certain disease. I don't think the Aragonians are immune to disease. I might have to look this up real fast. I think they are resistant to disease, though, which actually may make this difficult. I was hoping that I would get Sanguinare Vampiris. Oh, what is this? Sanguinare Vampiris. Reduces health by 25. Progresses to vampirism. Awesome! I think it takes 4 days. We're gonna have to explore that, though. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of this dungeon first and foremost. And I may just wait my 4 days by. And why not start now? Let's do a full 24-hour period and see if anything happens. Kind of funny that it happened to be nighttime when I entered this fortress and came out of it. So nothing yet. Okay, another 24-hour period. This is going to be day number 2. Ending day 2. I want to check it. Nothing yet. Like I said, I think it's 4 days, so let's keep on trucking. 24 hours. Day 3, rounding out. No messages. I'm not going to check. Let's just go straight through to 4. And day 4 ends. Alright, I'm going to take one more look at it. And there is something else I have to do that I'm forgetting. Let me reference my guide. The guide didn't provide the help I was expecting. It actually said that, oh, your blood boils and your vampiric powers awaken. Really? Let's see this. I don't have any magic effect on me right now, do I? Maybe I do. I didn't think I had, like, Muffle on or Champion of the Night. Illusion spells cast by a vampire are 25% more powerful. That's kind of cool. Night Stalker's Footsteps. Vampires are 25% harder to detect when sneaking. What else do we have here? Your vampiric blood gives you 100% resistance to disease. Your vampiric blood gives you 25% resistance to frost. Your vampiric blood gives you 25% weakness to fire. Interesting. So there's some of mine. I guess that's why I have the glow effect on me. That's a really strange looking effect, though. I can't tell if those little teeth on the edge of my jaw were already there or if they got more pronounced. I guess I probably should have looked at my face right before vampirism set in, huh? I don't believe daylight does damage to you as a vampire, which kind of sucks. However, it does keep you from regenerating in the day. Matter of fact, let me see. It is 2:07 a.m., so let me do like 7 or 8 hours. It is now daytime. Oh, okay, I was getting ready to say check it out. It'd be kind of cool if your vision was really blurred in the daytime. Do do I have equilibrium? Do I have a way to damage myself? I do. Check this out. Let's see this. So normally, damaged health, as long as you stop taking damage, and let me actually look at what the number is. I've got 119 health. As you sit still, it would normally regenerate. Matter of fact, I'm even going to wait 1 full hour just to really pronounce this. Yeah, it's staying right where it was. 119. Normally over the course of a game hour, you would totally heal. You'd fully heal. But I did not, because I am a vampire. So now each night that passes that I do not feed, all of my bonuses and my my fire weakness and my I guess the sun thing doesn't really change. Those will all intensify. I also have a vampire's sight, improved night vision for 60 seconds. I believe I can do that once a day. And Vampire Servant, reanimate a weak dead body to fight for you for 60 seconds. These get more powerful, and as my stages of vampirism increase, I also get a health drain that gets more powerful as time goes on. I've gotten a comment on one of my videos, and I haven't tested this out, but it sounds logical, and it would be really cool if it were true. But I've been told that... Let's see, which perk is it? This restoration perk, Necromage, that makes all spells more effective against undead, I've heard that this makes your restoration spells more effective on you when you're a vampire, because you're technically undead. I've also heard that this doubles the effect, which would be incredibly powerful. So 70 is kind of high. I won't get there anytime soon, but I may have to try that out sometime in the future. So there you go, a slight preview of some of vampirism. So mainly you can just get an idea of what's going to change, because vampirism is going to get a lot deeper than this once the Dawnguard expansion hits. And I think that's going to have to wrap it up for me, guys. So thanks for watching. Bind his eyes. Thanks, ya. See you next time.